Congratulations, Finkley, for your win as the South Carolina Black Pages 20 under 40.
I just want to say I love you and I appreciate everything you do.
When you're on your own basketball team, you have something special.
Corey Williams is with us, and he teaches the next generation through sports.
Start to provide kids with those options to show them, like, hey, you do have trades.
All coming up next on the Michael Finkley Show.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Michael Finkley Show. I'm Michael Finkley. Today is Friday, November 6th, 2020. End of the week. Let's breathe, let's relax, let's chill out. It's been a week, right? Phew. We deserve the rest. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Michael Finkley Show, and ring that bell for notification. We'll send you an email saying, hey, new content is uploaded. Thank you so much to our subscribers, our future subscribers, our viewers, our future viewers. You're watching The Michael Finkley Show, where we're here to inform, educate, and inspire you. Bring you shows that you need to hear and that you want to hear as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, y'all, the election. So many things have been happening with that as we continue to wait and see who our next president will be. But on more local levels, a lot of persons have known they already won or not. So we've had the opportunity to interview a few persons that were running for office on our platform. So let's start with Alderman Vernon R. Matthews. We had him on a few months ago out of Connecticut as he was running for a rep seat in Connecticut. Unfortunately, he did not fill that and did not win that position, but he had a strong campaign, a strong race, and I tell you, this is not going to stop him. So salutes to you, Alderman. Salutes to you. Robert Woodbury out of Mullen, South Carolina. He was running for mayor, and happy to report that he is the first African-American mayor and youngest mayor of Mullins, my hometown of Mullen, South Carolina. Salute to you, Mr. Robert Woodbury. Kelly Williams, as she was running for a council seat. Unfortunately, she did not win that position, but her drive to continue to help others is still strong. Kelly, continue to go forth. Mayo Phillips, as he was running for a council seat as well of Mullen, South Carolina. There has been a runoff with his opponent, so they have to go back to the polls again and vote. So again, Mayo, keep the faith. Keep the faith. And finally, Jamie L. Devine out of Columbia, South Carolina. We interviewed him on Monday, actually, and we are happy to say that he is still the commissioner for the school board of Richland County 1 of Columbia, South Carolina. Congrats, Jamie, and I know that you will continuously do a wonderful job. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you all for being on and telling your story. If you won or if you did not win, you still make a difference in your platform and educating the world on what they need to know. We're behind you. Thank you so much for being on. Today's show, we have Mr. Corey Williams. Now, I tell you, Corey and I graduated from Allen University together. And back then, I could still say that there was a spark in him like no other to help others succeed in their own right. Who owns their own basketball team? Well, Corey does, and he's doing some amazing things in the state of Florida with this new incentive that he's doing. So when we come back, we're going to talk more with Corey Williams. Don't you go away.
Next, we chat with Corey Williams. We'll be right back. On the next Michael Finkley Monday, we are chatting with Kelly Simmons III as we talk about his professional trainings from career readiness to KS3 Homestead. Learn this and more on the next Michael Finkley.
Looking for a mentoring program for your young male between the age of 6 and 18 in Columbia, South Carolina? Well, look no further. Big Homie, Little Homie Mentoring Program is the program for you.
Under the leadership of Mr. Jamal Stroud, Big Homie Little Homie is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that caters and mentors at-risk youth that come from single-parent homes. The organization caters to young males between the ages of 6 and 18 within the greater Columbia area. The organization is devoted to shaping and molding their life into great men of society. Big Homie Little Homie organizes male gatherings, discussions, and even educational assistance devoted to guiding and leading them into a positive light. Making a positive attitude will help in transforming their life regardless of what is experienced in life. For more information on Big Homie Little Homie Mentoring Program, visit our social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. So we are interviewing this awesome person, right? This person beside me. We went to college together. There's some history here, but he's doing some great things in the state of Florida. So introducing Mr. Corey Williams. Corey.
What's up, man? Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on, man. Definitely checking you out, subscribing, everything.
Yay! Yeah, we really appreciate you and what you're doing and just making a difference in the lives of others, because I'm sure that someone did it for you, right? And we're just passing this forward.
Exactly. That's what it's about.
Yeah, definitely. So, Corey, basketball, ever since I met you, I associated you always with basketball. Where did this passion come from?
Whew, dude, just childhood, my brother, he's the one that introduced me to the game. I would always, look up to what he was doing. So, he'll baseball, I'm baseball, basketball, I'm basketball. And it's just once I got caught up in a basketball, I loved it. That was my piece. I was like, all right, I'm good. I can rock with this. I'm just fine with it. I can, dribble the ball up and down the street. You go around just shooting at nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just imagining. It just took my imagination to a whole nother place. So, I was always in my comfort level with basketball.
Yep. And you played in high school.
Right. Astronaut High School. Yeah, class.
Shout out. And you played in college.
Right. Yep. Manatee Community College and Allen University, man.
Hey, shout out to Allen University.
You already know.
Yes, sir. And it's something that, again, continuously with you, and it brought you to where you are today. So when it comes down to basketball and mentoring, how did you combine the two?
I mean, basketball it's taught me so much about just life in general. Mm-hmm. Just through the ups, the downs, adversity, victories, and the fundamentals of just life, establishing your morals, having your goals, working as a team. So whenever I look at that and I bring it back towards, from what I learned from the game and brought it to life, and how we can go ahead and use this towards mentoring to really help better our next generation, because a lot of kids just kind of go out there, they're taught a skill and that's it. But it's, what's the reason behind this? So we always want to try to, me personally, I just relate the game of life to the skills. The skills going to be hard. I say, hey, you have to embrace your fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my biggest things. Any single time you can ask any player, anytime they step onto that court, you got butterflies, you feel nervous. You got to embrace that fear. And that's one thing that you're able to relate to the kids with life too. Embrace your biggest fears. Take on that challenge. You're going to overcome it. You're going to have your bumps, your bruises, your falls, everything like that. But you got to get up and you got to keep going. And that right there spoke to the type player that I am on the court. You know, I mean, just personally, like, I'm just try to give it my all, you know, so that's what I try to relate back to the kid.
I gotcha. Oh, and again, what you're doing with it is so amazing as well. It's just mind blowing because again, you're changing lives, and that's what it's all about. We're
Yeah,
paying this forward. And
yeah,
so you talked about the next generation. You're a
right,
father. You are a
right.
father. And so is this something that you're going to pass on to your children? This passion?
Oh man, father of two beautiful girls, Avea and Makari. Oh man, them two right there, they keep me in check. They keep me in balance.
Are they
They
supposed
keep me
to?
grounded. Yeah, exactly. I mean, just, you know, for them, I think it's about just creating a legacy that they're proud of.
Mhm.
You know, that they're able to go ahead and represent, and they'll see the importance of it, and they'll be able to pass it down to their next generation too.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, just a legacy for them. That's something right there. You know, energy just it won't die. You know,
Mhm.
energy doesn't die. You know, this is my thought. You know, my little philosophy. Think energy just kind of reincarnates
Yeah.
back into the next generation, and it reincarnates in what we teach the next
Mm.
generation. So
Ooh,
it keeps, you know what I'm saying? It
that's
keeps
good,
going.
Corey.
That's why teaching our next generation our morals the right way and who we are and what we stand for is definitely key. You
Yeah.
know, so that's what I want them to be able to have as that legacy.
Mhm.
And you know, I'll forever be here. So, you know, that ain't go nowhere, you know. Like, you forever there. I mean, that's what it's about, especially whenever you're having kids. You gotta think down the line, some years, you know, things like that. So most definitely.
Yeah. What advice do you want them to ultimately know about their father, Corey?
Uh,
How do you want them to remember you?
that no matter what, I never settled. You know, you get better.
Mhm.
So, you know, you never settle in complacency of where you are. Don't get stuck in your comfort zone. Always be willing to grow. And that's one thing that they'll know about me. They'll see different phases of me, you know,
Mhm.
and they'll constantly keep seeing a new growth in me. And that's what life is about. So that's something that I want them to see in me. And that's something I want them to know for themselves. Just don't
Yeah.
get stuck with who you are. Keep evolving, keep finding new use, you know?
Mhm. Yeah. I always ask this question though. That's good advice. Definitely good advice. I always ask this question. I'm not a father yet,
Right.
but I am an uncle of
Okay.
three. And
Okay.
my two nephews and my niece, they keep me busy. And so what's it like to be a father? What did you learn about yourself that you didn't know that you already knew?
Oof. That there's a whole nother level of tired that pride, you know, I'm serious. There's a whole nother level of tired that as a dad, you take those as prideful moments and warrior wounds, you know.
Mhm.
So sometimes it is for me, you know, it was the getting up at night, helping out, you know, especially whenever I could. I know I'm working and everything like that. So just getting up, changing diapers, you know, singing songs.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, especially with girls. Oh man, like two girls, girl dad, man.
Oh, we.
Yeah, but you know, just really embracing it, you
Mhm.
know, just to the fullest. You know, it just brought out a whole nother level in me
Mhm.
as a person. Because
Yeah.
now this is your responsibility, you know, especially like yet again, the responsibility of raising girls.
Mhm.
For a man, I mean, you're the example, you
Yeah.
know, that they'll see for the rest of their life.
Exactly.
So just having to know that and to step up to the plate and to make sure that, you know, I'm showing them what a man should be on all levels. And
Mhm.
that's why I want to constantly keep growing and evolving.
Mhm.
You know, so
Yeah. Yeah.
biggest things
Definitely.
right there, man.
I gotcha. And I love the way you said as well about being that role model for them. You know,
Right,
you're the first. male they ever meet in life.
Love, yeah, first love, man.
First one. So you're
For
setting that
real.
standard.
Right, right.
Yes, sir. I love this.
Yeah.
But Corey, when we come back, we're going to talk about this sports team that you now own.
Hey,
You own a sports team. We'll be right
yeah,
back.
man.
Coming up, Corey owns a sports team. How? Well, he tells us. We'll be right back. The Finkley Experience is an education and consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education. We assist parents and their students with the college process. We train school administrators, and we also partner with colleges and universities to assist with their first-generation population. To learn more about our consulting firm and to purchase our book and workbook, please visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com.
Hi, this is Jamal Stroud from Big Homie Little Homie Mentoring Program, and I'm asking you all to join me in watching the Michael Finkley YouTube weekly show. You'll be informed, inspired, and educated. So please hit that subscribe button down below, yes, down below, and let's get it on.
Hi there, it's Finkley. Do you want to become the next guest on the Michael Finkley Show? Do you have an incredible story to inform, educate, and inspire others? Well, you can. Email us at michael@thefinkleyexperience.com and follow us on our social media platforms. See you soon.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. We are still chatting with Corey Williams over here, and we left off with the statement of, Corey, you own your own team. How did this come about?
This actually came about by me quitting.
Really?
Yeah. I was playing for a semi-pro team in Orlando, and at that point, I was just like, hey, I'm done. It was just becoming too much, and it was sad to walk away. And at that time, the owner of the league, he was just like, hey, man, like, I think we need you to be a part of, what we're doing. And I was like, hey, if I had a platform, I'm gonna take off with it. I believe that we have so much talent here. I was just like, I saw the vision with it, and it was just right then and there. It was just, I'm down for it. We were able to go ahead and I was able to go ahead and get the team in my hometown, in which there's so many athletes where I'm from. We're in Brevard County. Even right now, we are like, we're football. We got a lot of guys in the NFL, a lot of Division I guys at some big time colleges for football, and we're getting more into basketball and producing major athletes from this area.
Really?
So, yeah, whenever I was like, yo, we have a lot of talent down here as far as just like overall, like guys that can play. And it would be good to go ahead and help them get opportunities to go ahead and play, overseas, or to help them get coaching jobs. And from there, it was just like, man, we're able to create opportunities, that weren't really even given to us. And, whenever I seen that as the platform, it was just took off with it. That was the mission right there. Like, we've got to be able to create opportunities for people.
Exactly. I love this. And so your team, how long has it been into existence?
This will be our 5th year that we've been playing. Yeah. 5th year. Like I said, it's community. All my guys. I mean, I've had a guy come from Jacksonville, before, and that's probably about 2.5 hours, 3 hours from us to come play. Yeah. And, I'm proud of him, Anthony. He's up in, I think, Pennsylvania. He's doing his thing up there. He has his camps and clinics, and he's still living out that basketball dream up there. And it's good to see guys staying connected to the game and actually taking ownership for what they're doing. I got another guy, Minnesota, Stefan Lucky. He's on the council board, I think, now. So seeing guys using, yet again, basketball and us all coming together with that same mission, and they had that same sacrifice, but to see them turn around and give back to the community the way that they are and to help build themselves up through it, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I'm happy to see everybody winning with it, man. It's definitely good. Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing. And so with this ownership, is this something that you do full time?
Whew. Yes. On top of my other full-time job, yes. It's nonstop. But that's whenever people talk about success, that's the ugly parts that they don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
They don't want to sit here and talk about how putting a lot of overtime, just with your passion and your dream, and you're investing into that, and it takes time. It just doesn't happen overnight. Some people's like, oh, I can just up and just quit my job and do whatever. And da, da, da. No, this is not the microwave generation anymore. I like my success to be a little bit more, home cooked, where it takes time because you got to find the foundation. Exactly. So you appreciate your work a lot harder. So that's one of the biggest things that I admire about it.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Oh man. And so with this ownership as well, full-time ownership, how important is it to have a team to back you up?
Whew. It is very important. And it's really hard to find the right team to surround yourself with. And just even as far as leadership, like you literally have got to understand people's differences and see how we can help you. So I don't need to know everything. If I know somebody's good in this marketing area, I'm gonna let them do their thing with marketing. And of course, you can teach me something.
Exactly.
And that's what a team consists of. Everyone bringing their best abilities to the table, and you have your common goal, and you all work together to really, bring about, the impact of that goal that you want to have.
Yeah.
So, I mean, without my team, and that's from everything. That's from, that's from guys since day one, that have been involved in this, man. It's been, I just remember asking, especially one of my friends now, Terrence, he's a 20-year professional player, played overseas in the league, everything. And one of the guys I asked, like, hey, bro, like, I'm thinking about putting this team together. Could you help out? He looked at me, he's from Chicago. He's like, man, no doubt. See, like, I got you, bro. And I mean, just stuck with it all the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. And just meeting, friends along the way that were able to help contribute to the vision. Our event coordinator now, Danny, she contributes to the vision of what we're doing. And, she brings her own talents to the table.
Yeah.
Our coach, just from everybody that can see the vision of what we want to do community-wise and help bring help bring it back to the table, man, and really make an impact on our next generation and even our future generation. It just doesn't just circulate around me like that. Late night plannings, even just me and my girl, man, it's me just pouring everything out. Thoughts about this, thoughts about that, her having to watch the kids, just everything. It's a group effort across the board. And nobody sees that behind the scenes access. They see what you see in front of you, but they don't see the arguing, they won't see the fighting, but it's a bond that can never be broken because everybody respects the vision, everybody respects the goal, and we all just want, yet again, that positive outcome from it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You hit it right on the nail. I had this conversation with someone a few weeks ago, actually, about owning your own business, having that team, but people encourage you to say, go ahead and start it, do it, but they never tell you the foundations, the things that you will need along the way. It's like, I see it like building a house. We have the foundation, which is the idea,
right?
But to actually build the house, so now I have to choose, How long do I want it? How wide I want the
Right.
house? So what
Right.
materials do I use?
Right.
Material for the roof. Do I want 2 bedrooms for? It's a lot.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is a lot, and you have to have those persons with that same kind of vision as you have, that can teach you things along
Hmm.
the way as well. So,
Yeah. And
well,
like I
I'm
told
learning.
you, yeah, that's why I told you earlier, man. I said the majority of my people in my circle are older than me,
Hmm.
and that's just for me to be able to learn from.
Yeah,
And then, from there I'm able to go ahead and take that knowledge and then be able to give it back to the younger generation as well
yeah,
in terms that they may be able to realize it,
yeah.
so that's what it's about.
That's what it's all about. I
Yeah, man.
love it. Corey, talk about this move to the National Basketball League of the U.S. Talk
Whew.
about that.
Ah, that was I mean, whenever it went down,
Hmm.
we were in talks about this move for probably about 4 or 5 months,
Hmm.
and just kind of trying to figure some things out. Okay, who is the NBL? And I didn't know too much about it. But the second I went ahead and typed in who the NBL is,
Hmm.
and you're seeing like you got guys talking about a tough league, and they're known worldwide. So
Hmm.
all throughout this world, you have little NBL teams that are
Hmm.
placed. So there was just never one here in the United States.
Hmm.
So everyone knows LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball played for the NBL New Zealand team, I believe. It's going to be a draft pick. NBL US is a part of these other different NBL franchises,
Yep.
throughout the world. So for us to be a part of that, man, and whenever we was able to make that move happen, I said, hey, this is going to really be able to open up opportunities here. And I was thinking locally, but now you're talking about throughout the state of Florida. Yeah,
Amazing.
man, for athletes, for guys that want to go ahead and take their career either overseas,
Hmm.
and the awesome thing about this as well with the NBL US program, we have a college placement program to
Really?
where, yeah, to where we've partnered with over 350 colleges here in the United States in the NCCAA. And we're able to help provide scholarships to
Amazing.
some of the kids that may not have been seen or may have not been offered a scholarship for their basketball season, because there's a lot of kids that have talent out here,
Yeah.
yeah, that won't get that opportunity, that won't get that scholarship, and
Yeah.
basketball just dies out. And like I said before, if basketball is that foundation and that platform and we're teaching it the right way, man, we're to help really elevate our next generation, to help using those morals, those values, and teamwork, communication, I mean, just everything across the board. We're really able to help instill into them, um, just I, I don't know, I done got lost in my words right now. But
This
I
is a
mean, I'm
bunch of good stuff. Yeah.
passionate about it, man.
Yeah.
Just to really just help instill like a lot of those things within them, that they're able to go in and relate back to life,
Yeah.
yet again. But
Yeah.
just one of the biggest things through this, man, and through the journey with the NBL US, is just giving back and providing the opportunity. Seeing some of these kids here locally
Yeah.
that can go to college and not give up on their dream.
Oh.
There's some that may be like, hey, my GPA isn't right, I want to go the professional route and try to go overseas. They
Mhm.
can do that.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
but what we also offer that kid and a lot of other kids is, vocational training. Because if something were to happen to you, you need something to fall back on. Or we need to
Exactly. Yeah.
or we just need to show you different career paths, because not everybody's gonna make it professional. So you may pick up on another trade that can make you some good money,
Hmm.
that can help you out.
Hmm.
Because, for myself, I found that out late. I'm like, man, if I would have known that, I could have gone to, like a trade school and, become an electrician if I would have had that option whenever I was in high school to do,
Hmm.
that's probably a route that I would have took.
Yeah.
The college isn't for everybody. And, sometimes having that trade can go a long way. So to start to provide kids with those, those options to show them like, hey, you do have trades where you can make good money at if you don't make it. To also provide opportunities for them to understand ownership and, and being a part of the NBL. Like, hey, this is what I have to do from an owner's level, and to break down entrepreneurship to them as well. So it's just an open book for kids to learn from, even adults to even, gain something from, and just for the whole community to support. And I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I love this. I didn't know about the whole college career readiness aspect as well. That's amazing. That's amazing. Always having a plan B. I love it. So future plans going forward, what are some big things in the works?
Well, we got got a gym that has been built.
Really?
Yeah, out of this. Community connections. We got our gym that's built, SCS Basketball Gymnasium. And that we'll have our grand opening November 8th. So that'll be dope. Yeah. That'll be dope. Wow. It's a place where kids can, come train. They'll learn the game, like I said, just from all aspects of life. We'll be able to break down the game to them and, in a way to where they can relate it to life and they can still succeed out there on the basketball courts. We have travel team programs that are involved with that. We'll have different rec leagues in which we'll do cash prizes instead of trophies. Just ways, it's just ways to give back. And it's one of those things when, the community supports you, you're able to pour right back into the community.
Exactly.
And that's how it should be.
Yep, exactly. And so, encouraging words, what would you say to someone that is looking to be where you are, or has even started to be where you are in the beginning stages to pursue your type of level of success?
Some encouraging words.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with my granddad's favorite scripture, and that's to keep fighting the good fight. And they gotta understand, my little one, she don't like to fight the good fight. They gotta understand, fighting that fight it's a battle. It's gonna get ugly. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get bruised. You're gonna have your scars, but you gotta keep fighting. And you're fighting for the good cause. So as long as you have a good mission, a good purpose that you're fighting for, a good cause that you're fighting for, keep fighting. Take the bumps, take the bruises, keep getting up, keep pushing through. It all break through.
There you go. There you go. How can they find you on social media?
I'm on Facebook, Corey Williams, Instagram, Mr. Fantastic 22, I believe. I'm trying to tell you, man, I'm still trying to get into the social media thing. Even though, I'm a little older now, I should be into it more. Y'all remember whenever we was in school and Facebook was just for the kids on campus? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Corey, you would not tell our age.
Oh man, I'm dating this. I'm dating this.
Not, sir.
Oh, man. Listen, it's all good. It's all good. I'm joking.
It's all
that's
good.
where you can catch me at.
Oh man, I love it. How can they learn more about your team?
Just go ahead. You can go to Space Coast Basketball. They can go to spacecoastbasketball.org. They can check us out on Facebook, Space Coast Stars, Instagram, Space Coast Stars, SCS Basketball for the academies. If anyone sees, wants to donate, contribute, sponsor, anything like that, we're all there. All
right. Sounds good to me. Thank you so much, Corey, for bringing on. We really appreciate you and continued success in what you're doing in Florida.
Appreciate it, man. You too. Loving the show, man. Definitely keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes,
Corey.
sir. Find that passion. Stick with it, man.
Definitely.
On the next Michael Finkley, Wednesday,
Superstars on the rise.
American Idol contestant and two-time Grammy-nominated songwriter Chip Days is with us. Celebrity stylist Randy McKnight. And he spoke with Oprah and Jamie. Now he's speaking with us. Kenyatta Grimmage is with us. It's a show you don't want to miss. Join us on the next Michael Finkley.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. So, what did you learn? You don't have to ask the question. Leave comments below and let's have a conversation down there. Corey, thank you so much for being on and just being the person you are today. Still giving, still mentoring, still inspiring others to be their best selves. That's what it's all about. So thank you, Corey, for being on. We really appreciate you and your awesome endeavors. On the next Michael Finkley, Monday, we have Mr. Kelly Simmons III with us as he talks about his awesome initiative of preparing persons to be career ready. And also, too, he has a great program called KS3 Homestead. What's that about? Well, you have to watch the show to actually learn more about that. We're excited for Monday. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Michael Finkley Show, and ring that bell for notification. And we'll see you in email saying, hey, new content's uploaded. If you'd love to be a guest on The Michael Finkley Show, please email us at michael@thefinkleyexperience.com. Thank you so much for watching, and guess what? Have a good weekend, and guess what? We'll see you Monday. Have a good one.